And we have marched miles and miles and miles in all kind of cities and counties and states for the right to be a part of this system. So when you look at Hillary and Barack Obama, you got to give some weight to that. Do you have to not like Hillary to vote for Barack Obama? No, I doubt it very seriously. Do you have to dislike Obama just because he's uppity and think he's got it going on like that or something, trying to run for president? No, you don't have to do that. Although Barack Obama is going to have a lot of white people vote for him because he understands and speaks some of the language that they speak. And they are listening and hearing what he's saying, and they respect what's coming out of his mouth. A lot of black people ain't going to vote for Barack Obama for two reasons. Number one, because you're going to think he can't be elected in the first place. So you're going to help him not be electable in the first place when you think that. And then number two, you ain't going to vote. You're going to sit at home when it's time to vote. So if you would have voted for him, a lot of you who don't go is going to vote against him because you didn't go. And because black political machines are going to swoop in on you and try to tell you that you should go with the Democratic Party. Now, honest to God, I believe in my heart and soul and mind that the party is going to probably endorse Senator Hillary Clinton if they can't slip in some kind of a trip on her before the time to embarrass her so bad until they can justify not endorsing her. Because in America, this is like kind of like the time of the woman, you know, which ain't all bad, because it's about time that women get into positions where they can make some change. But you're going to have Democratic Party machines just like here in this county. Now, I'll be willing to bet you my retirement check for 4 or 5 months that this Democratic Party in Macon County, Alabama, is going to be charged with delivering the black vote to the party's choice. And I believe that party's choice is going to be white. And that local political machine is run by Fred Gray and crew. They keep a carefully selected and elected council and Democratic body up in there to be able to do whatever the Grays want done. When they vote on who they're going to support, I'm willing to bet you that that person will be white. And that you're going to be encouraged to go with the party's choice. So if they endorse anybody other than Barack, that means then that the party right here in our hometown will be going against the child that we have raised up out of the ashes in our communities, who's capable, qualified, articulate, prepared, experienced, just as much experience as anybody else. And you are not listening to that mess about experience. And certainly could do a better job than Bush has ever done. Probably better than the Bushes put together. So now I'm asking you to think for yourselves this time here in Tuskegee, Alabama, Macon County. If the local political machine had been about anything, they could have gotten Judge Aubrey Ford elected state judge, because they would have gone to the Democratic Party and declared that I want everybody in this state to mobilize behind Judge Ford. And Judge Ford is a very competent, qualified, and fair person. And I believe that they had told that state Democratic Party that we want this whole state to deliver for Judge Ford, because we don't have a black statewide elected official any place, and we want him on that appeals court. Now, if they had done that, I believe that in order to ensure that Macon County could be delivered in the future, that they would have done that and given Judge Ford support. But you see, we didn't have nobody here challenging these people to say that if you don't deliver for Judge Ford, don't you ever come back to Macon County again looking for no handout on our vote. Think for yourselves this time. Think for yourselves this time. I don't care who this local Democratic Party sent to you, and they're going to send somebody close to you. You see, they know what all of you are about, because that's the way most people carry themselves in this county. They know your strength, they know your weaknesses, they know your friends, and they know your foes. So when they want to pressure you with something, they choose a person who can punch your buttons, and they send that person to you with a challenge or a story. Don't be hoodwinked by that, neither in the national election, the statewide election, or the local election. Think up, Tuskegee, Macon County, Alabama people. Think for yourselves, Tuskegee, Macon County, Alabama people. We've been in the storm too long. We've accepted crumbs for too long. We have traveled blindly for too long. And I am calling up on you after 7 years of delivering to you and having never lied to you or told you anything that would mislead you about this community. Wake up and smell their coffee. And don't be misled by anybody. I don't care what kind of position they got. Be lawyer, doctor, or Indian chief, or janitor. Don't let these people sell you out anymore.